Krishna's on there.
Oh. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
We have Bruce today.
Yay!
So
The little star.
we're going to start out the show talking about what stuff's coming up. Bruce actually has his own project he's working on. He's learning to sculpt with clay. So he has this thing he started making. He's going to be working on that. And I am going to be working with these boxes over here. These are, I'll explain it a little bit more, but these are going to be a prop for our jawas. I got to get his clay heated up, so I'm going to throw it over to you.
All right. Hi, Sewong. How are you? So Jeff threw it over to me so I could talk your ear off about upcoming events. So as you can see here on the screen, I am still promoting the Sat Geeks Unbirthday Party, which is next month, April 12th, here in Sacramento at the Futures Center. We're going to have live performances and entertainment, silent auctions. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff that we have for the silent auction. We have comic books. We have 6 signed autographs from celebrities. I think we have some actual other items. And there's just so much stuff there. And it's going to be great. We're going to have cosplayers, Pepperjack and Lovey there dressed up. Hey, Tim, what's up? And yeah, it's going to be a great event. It's all for donations for Sat Geeks, which is a nonprofit organization. So literally, just even buying the ticket goes directly to them so they can fund the projects they do for the community, which is basically holding workshops on filmmaking and how to make comic books and character development, and also being able to fund to be going out and spreading the news and the world of geek culture. So you guys got to come down to Sacramento for our unbirthday party. Tickets are still available. You can go and to the Instagram and click on the link and go to the QR code if you have a flyer and scan it, and it'll take you directly to our website to buy the tickets. Now, it's all ages, so the whole family can come. It is in the evening, too. So, the more the merrier. I want everyone to be able to be there, have fun, and say hey. Brucey's going to be there. We're working on a cosplay for him, a new one. So that is really exciting, too. And I'm trying to get one for myself, too. Next up, after that, would be Sac Anime Roseville. We will be in attendance there both days. It is Easter weekend, so even if you can't come the whole time, you come part of the time. And on Sunday, we will have our amazing Reptar walk around in his bunny ears, passing out surprises for the kiddos. I'm not sure what I'll be yet, but I do believe Bruce is gonna dawn upon his BMO one more time to walk around. It's gonna be an amazing event. Everyone's gonna be there, I believe. All the cosplayers. And also, skipping ahead, I just want to help out and get promotion for this event because this is a new convention that's coming up. This is going to be the first one happening in August. It's going to be out in Brentwood, but it's not that far of a drive. So it's free admission. And they are still looking for vendors. And you can contact them via their Instagram page. So NovaCon. It's put on by another local cosplayer, Nova Levy. She is awesome. And I'm just helping her, trying to gather people and make this a great first event for her and for everybody. So hopefully we can get a lot of people for that too and see what a great turnout it is. And you guys about ready there in the lab?
Yes, we are.
Alrighty, so I'm going to throw it back over to you guys.
All right, so I'm gonna throw it up on this screen for just a second.
Oh, it's the Brew Brew.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi.
All right, now that we're on that screen, I can come over here. So what we're working on are these two boxes. So these were actually aluminum. They were military ammo cans. So the plan here is this is going to be the bottom box. I want to bolt these to the box, and I have some cap Allens here for that. And I have some longer ones over here because I'm going to take the lids and over here, and these ones are going to get bolted together in the position how they are, crisscross. That way, if this was pretending this is the bottom, I'm going to have a little lock pad right here, and I'm going to be able to put different greeblies in there, different MacGuffins, and I could have something like so you could have a MacGuffin like that, and then as the Jawas are walking around, we can lift off the box, and then you can see the MacGuffin. So that is what we are working on building. I will probably be muted a couple points throughout this process because I have to use the power drill and the impact, and those are loud and obnoxious. So I will probably mute myself when I use those. Oh, he got a big wing. And
yeah, I can't make that small wing again.
Just gotta try. You can get it. Okay. Yeah, and Brucey's over here making himself a second wing for his creature. Looking like Nemo with a lucky fin. Things
Can
going
we
fly
get
in
a
circles.
closer
Boy.
shot of that in the camera?
So, up here to the camera.
It does look good. I see the wing difference, but it's still good.
So,
yeah. Is there
all
any
right.
reason in particular why you're making that, Bruce?
I just like it.
No. It started with him playing with the clay and wanting to learn how to work with the different material, which I'm good with.
So he wanted to learn a new skill.
Mm-hmm. Since you are now sitting there comfy, shall we do a what was that thing? At Mad Lib.
Yeah, we can do the Mad Lib. So yeah, you guys, I do have a Mad Lib for us today, ready to go.
We have 3 people currently. So.
Well, yeah, I don't know where anyone from Distance Learning is. Should I say their name? Here.
We got Tyler with Utini.
That's not Tyler. That's Tim.
Oh, Tim.
Tim. Yeah.
Tim with Utini.
Yeah.
The logos pop up the same. My bad.
They don't have a picture, which is okay. All right, so guys, I have a droid history themed Mad Lib.
And test on that too.
I like it.
Yeah. But if you don't want to use it on here, you want to figure out what it can do, you can test on a scrap piece.
So, in the spirit of our stream this week, I need an adjective from the chat. That's the first off. Adjective.
Okay. I'm muting us.
Alrighty. Let's see. Is anyone gonna come on? And
Actually, I have to do layout first, so may as well unmute me.
okay. But yeah, no one. There's no. I guess everyone's thinking in the chat for an adjective.
Descriptive word.
Yeah.
I need to smallify this wing.
You shrink it. You gonna
Well,
go?
I need to fix
You gonna
this
go all Rick Moranis on it?
wing. I gotta fix this wing.
You gonna go all Rick Moranis and shrink it, or you could kind of make one a pair in the middle size.
Well, this will fix this wing. Yeah. This will actually fix this wing.
It works for you, my man.
Oh. Now what's
So right now, I'm using the casters to lay out my bolt pattern. And then I will be using this tool. This is called a click punch. I will be muting when I use that, especially with this being a hollow box, because it already makes a loud click. And then with this thing being a hollow box, it's just going to be even louder. And let's not blow out people's eardrums. But this will give me my location I need to be in. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can either do it like I'm doing, which is kind of, I'm just eyeballing it. Or you can actually measure. I want them a 1/2 inch in from here and a 1/2 inch in from here. You mark this one, and then you measure your distance between the holes there, center to center, and you'd measure across it one way, then across the other way, and then those two measurements will also give you your 4th hole. That is technically the proper way to do it. I am kind of freestyling.
Make it too small of a wing.
Because it will. It looks good.
It says so.
Okay, no one's saying adjective, so I'm putting in pitiful. I am filling it in without really paying attention to what the Mad Lib is. So if anyone else is in the chat, the next one I need is a noun. I need a noun. Bruce, what is a noun?
Persons, place, or thing.
A noun, a person, place, or thing. So anyone in the chat. Huh? What did you say? That's a proper noun, but yeah, I guess you can put them in.
All right. I'm about to click punch this on muting.
Okay. All right, chat. So they can't talk and they're in the same room. I need a verb ending in ing. Just checking my other screens here. Let's see if anyone's gonna come up with anything. Say, Wong, are you still working and you just have us on in the background? Hmm. We already did adjective. Now I need a verb ending in ing. Quivering. Interesting. All right. That's my verb. I now need a plural noun.
Okay, I'm done. I am done clicking
Well, now.
for now. Yeah, for now.
But that
Okay,
dance.
guys. I need a
Ruth, is that
plural
loud?
noun. High chairs. Okay, so like the baby chairs. Okay. Oh, I need another plural noun too. It's like pronoun.
What's the piece I use? What's the
Mohawk.
Mohawks, the Death Star. Okay, also now it's back to adjective and then a noun, guys. Just
There it is.
I'll use the Death Star for another noun that's in here. But yeah, I need to add 2 adjectives and a verb, guys.
Oh, that's not good. Let me know if this is loud.
Okay.
Is that loud and obnoxious?
Not really. I mean, it's a buzz, but it's not like overbearing.
Okay, I'm actually gonna aim this over. Elevator down.
Is everyone driving? Like, I got a bunch of words and I don't have any words. And I'm sad.
That was weird.
Elevator down.
Elevator go down. Oh. Oh, hi, Frey. She's lurking. That's okay. Frey is allowed to lurk. Everyone else
Hi,
has
Frey.
to act okay.
If any of my clothes are too loud for anyone, just say it in the chat, and I can always mute myself.
Yes. If earphone listeners or something. Yeah, I need 2 adjectives and a verb before I go on to the second page. Thanks, Frey, for liking the stream. We appreciate the thumbs up. Hopefully, all of you have too. Lurking is a verb. She needs an adjective. Well, I need 2 adjectives. I will use lurking as another verb. So I need 2 adjectives. Dos adjectives. Wet adjective. Okay. One more adjective and I can go on to the next page. Purple. Okay, now we need to wait. Instead of wet, you want me to use moist? Fluffy? What the hell? What are you doing in Arizona? I'm gonna use purple though. I happen to be writing with a purple pen. Okay. So I will save all those weird ones that Phil just put in for other fill-ins. I need a silly word and an occupation.
Nerf her.
I will use adjective. Arizona Phil is banana boat bonkers. I think so, Frey, with what he's saying in here.
I mean, Nerf herder's occupation.
Oh, this is it's James. If it was Philippe, he would be mansplaining the word moist for 10 minutes. No, not in our stream. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do stuff like that. But do you want me to replace wet with moist? I'm asking. That's still Frey. Phil's gone banana boat bonkers, as we saw last night. Moist. Okay, I will replace wet with moist.
Wait.
But I still need a silly word. Is podcaster the occupation? I'll go with that. But I still need a silly word.
I said Nerf herder.
Oh,
Fine, nerve herder. As an occupation?
I give it universe occupation.
Well, I use podcaster because Frey said something. But I still need a silly word.
Bruce, what's a silly word?
Huh? Oh, ask Bruce. Podcaster is definitely not an occupation around us. It is an occupation. It just doesn't pay us yet.
Unpaid internship?
Trainee?
What's a
Rizzler as a silly word? Okay. So Rizzler's a silly word. So now I need a verb, 2 verbs, and a noun, and then we'll go from there. Bibbidi.
Action?
Yes.
Is bibbidi meant to be a word? Verb. Vibrate. Okay. James, there's a child actually on the podcast tonight.
What?
I guess I will use it. I still need one more verb and a noun.
No, you say it louder.
What?
Fart?
What?
Fart.
Yes.
Okay, that's a verb. Fart. Okay, now I need a noun and everyone's favorite adjective. Wait, James has to go. James, are you ever going to stay for a full show? So, yeah, we need one more noun and an adjective. And I need to read this beautiful thing. Phrase bibbidi meant to be a noun or a verb? Or is it an adjective? I can use it as a... So then all I need is a noun. That's what I'm going to do. I need a noun, people. Someone calling you?
No alarm clock.
Oh.
Because it's the normal show time.
Ew, because you moved it up.
I gotta change that still. Now that we're gonna be 5:30.
Yeah. Oh, hospital. All right. Thank you, Frey. For just lurking, Frey has helped out this Mad Lib quite a bit. I'm
No,
sure.
not again. How my
Okay. We appreciate the help, Frey, so much. I hope your background wall is coming along great. All right. Now, for you all, for your entertainment, I'm going to read Droid History. A pitiful time ago in a Phil far, far away, droids began quivering society with their knowledge of high chairs and mastery of mohawks. What is a droid? That's a moist question. A droid is a mechanical Death Star that possesses purple intelligence, which it uses to lurking, offering up an Rizzler in greatly and going about their day. Others might serve as a podcaster or use their skills to vibrate on a starship. Oh my God. There are droids programmed for evil purposes, using their skills to fart the Empire. But there are also fluffy droids who use their programming to aid the rebel hospital. Nevertheless, these I can't read my own writing. Automations come in all shapes and sizes, and maintain a bippity part of the Galactic Society. There you go. There's the Mad Lib. I think I'll take a picture of it and send it to Phil so he knows this takes place in him. Because Bruce is the one who came up with the Phil, so that yeah.
Yeah, that's one the Lego peg size.
Thanks, Frey. So yeah, guys, that was all the additional fun stuff I had was the Mad Lib. And like I was talking about earlier, our lovely unbirthday party here in Sacramento, which I think maybe Frey should come out to.
I like this toy.
I mean, I don't know anyone else from this and starting will be there, but we will definitely be there. So Frey can just come out and do what he does.
There are these latches on here,
Yeah.
like this. I'm removing them. They were riveted on, but it left like burrs and stuff. So I'm trying to make it where it's not going to snag on our stuff and cut us. Oh, I think I just gave myself a blood blister.
Awesome. We like blood blisters.
Yeah, attention.
That is what I am working on currently.
Mm-hmm.
Dose.
Need that?
Yep.
Bruce, how's your back coming?
There's now one ginormous leg.
That is a really big leg you're building there, Melissa.
Now we just do.
What is your creature's name?
Don't know yet. That's his name. Don't know yet.
Oh, that's his actual name?
Yeah. Don't know yet.
Oh, he doesn't have a name yet? So Jeff is still drilling. Brucey's still building. I have a question. How many of you guys on your Instagrams and stuff get like weird robot likes and follows? Like you know that it's like a scam page or something? Because I get them all the time. I just like it's so many. I don't even bother reporting it.
So, depending on how much time we have left at the end, I would like to start making a stencil. But I actually want to put our logo stencil on the side of these things, but make it look all old and weathered. So you can do that by spray painting it on, and then you take crinkled up newspapers, black it, smack it a bunch of times, and it'll peel some of the paint back off. Also, using a matte finish paint will make it look older and more warm.
This is my favorite one.
And then you can use like high grit sandpapers and just kind of put it on like a sanding block and just kind of scuff it real quick. Or steel wool, SOS, or Brillo pads, stuff like that will work real well too. Brillo is actually real good if you get the soft one at doling things down. It also makes things softer.
Ooh, here's a Tony. The ball.
Where's the what, honey?
Cool.
What Tony more? Tony. What is this for?
I'll take that one off. Here. First, before you get that, we done because this is all cookies on the floor.
Hello, Teeny.
I see what I see. What's this piece for? What's this? Ooh.
Oh,
What?
What's that? What happened?
my hardware is too big to put holes that the caster came with. Sucks, but it's solvable.
What?
The holes aren't big enough for these screws.
Oh.
But it is solvable.
Why did they just? No, I can.
What I've done is I have the
I
little
fixed his foot.
clamped into the little vise here. You have to be careful because these are D-shaped. They will snap and do that sometimes. So you have to be careful not to hit yourself. And make sure you get it clamped into the vise real tight.
Oh. And it has this very long tail now. Tail.
Tail time.
Mm-hmm. What do you have first?
I'm making this tail.
Oh, did you make him another
This
leg?
thing, a tail.
Okay. Well, what about the other leg? You made one leg.
He's one leg.
Logo.
Pogo.
He hops?
Yeah, he hops and then flies.
Then
And
maybe
his tail
he
helps
should
him
be
walk.
Pogo?
And his tail helps him walk. Tail?
His tail helps him.
Yeah. There. Helps him walk.
Okay. As long as you have logistic science behind it.
Oh. Can that make his tail? Face.
I wonder if a step up bit would work better for this.
Okay, guys. I know they're working hard. I'm trying to do. Maybe next time I'll have 2 magnets ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a would you rather that's like creepy as hell. I will say it and then put it in the chat.
Here's one for you.
So, would you? Huh?
Here's one for you. You gotta fight Lord Zed. What ranger are you teaming up with?
So the question was, you're battling against Lord Zed. What ranger are you partnering with to defeat him? I mean, I only really know Mighty Morphin, obviously. But I do know he comes back in Dino Fury. I'm not sure exactly how. Because he is in Cosmic Fury, which is basically Dino Fury turning into the last season. And he's in it, and there's like all this crazy stuff. And obviously Cosmic Fury, we also have Billy Cranston, the original Blue Ranger, to help him. So with that being said, I would go with current Billy Cranston because he's been through so much as a ranger and knows so much about Zed. That's who I'm picking. Yes, say Wong. PR Power Rangers. White Ranger with Saba. Always had. We just like started using him less. You know, the next time we see Tony Oliver, we should ask him that. Where can I watch Sentai? Because I'm gonna be the one to watch it because I'm the Ranger fan.
Here we go. Now you want to walk on him. You don't need to hold him. Make me happy.
Okay. So this weird Christmas tree drill bit here is called a step-up bit. And that allows you, each one of those steps is a bigger size. And that is allowing me to blow these holes out to a point our hardware fits through. But I'm still coming up with a little bit of an issue here. So I think I'm going to have to shave the head off some of these screws later. Yeah, because they're not quite clearing. So I can take a sander later. I'm going to go ahead and put them together. But I can take a sander later and just sand the top of these, shortening them down just a little bit. And that will, it looks fuzzy.
That's what he needs to look at.
Why don't you show the camera?
Tail. This.
Oh, nice. Aw, bye, Frey. Everyone's gotta go. Where's everyone going and leaving us? Why? Thank you, Frey.
Now you can show it off.
Very nice, Bruce.
On your back.
Wash her nut.
Make his.
Here. So the inside of each one of these are getting a washer and a nylock nut. So what a nylock is basically a nut with a small plastic ring inside the end. So that here, let me blow up my screen real quick. So nylock it's a nut, but there's a small plastic ring at one side, which grabs onto the threads and it won't let it back up. If you take them off and put them on sometimes, it kind of wears it out. But these are these ones you can tighten down to the vibrations that won't cause it back up. And the washer is because this box is aluminum, so I have to spread out the force so that we don't pull it through the bottom. That'd be bad.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Wait, now I'm making his tongue. Now I'm making his tongue. This is gonna be hard.
And there we are, back to normal view. Oh, well, smashed you guys all over the place.
Normal view.
There, now you can kind of see what I'm doing. Except for not on the inside. So what's going on in the chat?
Frey left. Saywon's talking about Power Ranger Super Sentai stuff. And that's where we are right now.
Right? Will it narrow?
Taste bud time.
That's 3 in.
Bruce, what are you doing to him now?
Giving him a tongue.
Oh, because you're just stabbing away and it's like, what? Wait, what?
Making his taste buds right now.
Okay. Yeah, you have to have taste buds.
This was not making his. But he's holding on his taste buds. And that would make his tongue look like it's been everywhere. There we go. Time to add it in his mouth. I think I made a too big of a tongue. Yeah, I did.
Let's see if that hook did not get it. Screw too. No, it did not.
Yeah, let's make it. Yeah, I should make it. Let's come out. His tongue helped me a lot.
The tongue, yeah. Wow. He had a big tongue.
That is a needle up with his face.
How big is the tongue? Show the camera again. What?
Like big enough that it holds him.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold it up. Dad. Dude, you're making something like out of Beetlejuice or something.
This is how like it is. I'm not holding it.
You can pick up the tray.
Okay. Like his tongue's holding him. Don't know how.
I don't know what to say about what comes out of your brain.
Time to go back to. Oh, there's that tool I need. I've been looking for this tool. Oh, that tool. Let's do this tool.
getting messages about other stuff too.
No, that's how big its tongue is. Let's make it tiny. Now, time to make something for him.
Oh, so are you getting it to fit right, or what are you doing in the process there?
Right now, I'm about to tighten up the first cast here. Maybe. And then we'll wait to tighten the rest of those until we are not on microphone. Jesus, that's loud.
That's not what I do.
But
Time to make a very angry chicken.
But yeah, you get to the caster, don't want to thin right now. Later on, I'm going to have to shave all these down a little bit.
Which is nice, simple for you.
That's probably cool. I think I'm going to detour. This part out real quick.
Okay, so Sewong, did you answer the question? Only me and Easy Money answered the Power Ranger question. Sewong, who would you partner with in facing off with Lord Zed?
Who, me?
No, I was looking at Sewong in the chat. But if you want to ask,
how about you, Bruce?
Red Ranger.
Which one?
which red?
Oh, not Red Ranger, White Ranger.
So he's
Tommy Oliver?
The White Ranger.
Yeah, Tommy Oliver.
Yes.
So Sewong, no, you did not. So answer. Bruce answered. He
Come on,
says
you're
White
put through
Ranger.
the fan, not me.
Huh?
Talking to Bruce, says you're put through the fan, not me. That was not my show.
Yeah, you have to choose a PR or any Power Ranger from any of the series, anywhere along the series.
Yeah.
The American series, I
I need. Oh,
I still want to know how that Blue Ranger dog one is. How did he fit that head in the mask?
guess. His bone structure just like morphed it flat, or when he morphed, it gave him like a human head inside, so it could be normal.
Maybe it's part octopus.
Kruger, I mean, who? Can you explain who that is? What series they're from? Like who is that for the people that are like me who don't know anything but Mighty Morphin?
make a chick, a yellow chicken,
You're making a chicken?
chick. Can you
A little baby chick on his tongue?
Yeah, a very angry one.
You're making an angry chick, huh?
Yes,
Where-
angry kids live inside him. Don't know why, but very angry kids live inside him.
Oh, from the Disney era SPD. Okay. So speaking of Disney era, they're getting back into a Disney era. So what are your thoughts on that? I know the guys touched base on it last night, but let's talk about it. You think it's gonna go well the second time around?
We're gonna do the other out.
Okay, the Disney era was decent. Yeah, I don't remember all or know of all the series that were Disney. I do believe Dino Thunder was one of them because I did watch Dino Thunder.
Eyeball. The angry eyeball.
Still do right by the franchise this time around as well. That just makes me feel like I'm
And yes, I should be wearing safety glasses before anyone says anything.
I don't think anyone's noticed that too.
What was that?
I don't think anyone's fully watching, just listening to notice.
Also, you can't really see my head in any of these shots.
True. I can see Brucey just fine. Hi, baby.
Ta-da. I'm making a very angry bird. Hey, look inside the shade. I do not know what.
So after you sculpt this out of the clay, what are you going to do with it next?
This and this. The code. One in front of me.
All right.
Destination.
But when it's sculpted and it's done, are you going to leave it as clay or are you going to get it molded in something?
I think I can get this molded or something. Because everything I press and previous, well, makes sense to make this thing.
Well, right now he's kind of sculpting for the fun of it to learn the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let me back up a little here.
To make a little body.
So this one being upside down right now, this is how the top box is going to sit. And the bench would be the lids that we're about to work on. So what the goal is with this next part is to be able to have the top box like this and be able to lift it off so that something could be revealed. So we could have something in there. Jawa comes walking up to you and just tell you.
And to make his eyeballs.
That is the goal of this one. I'm going to switch over to the lid now.
That is so stressful.
But these lids work the really thing. So the stuff these lids need is I need to pull these 6 rivets out so I can get rid of. And then once I get rid of all 6 of these rivets and the 6 on the other one, then we can drill them and bolt them all the way through to bolt the 2 together. I think I'm going to drill 1 where I'm happy with them for the down holes, and then I am going to use that one to mark the other one
Dad.
by clamping them together. What's up? Oh, you have stuff to show. The
The little body is finished.
little birdie is done.
Well, so big this area.
You there. You.
Okay, Cougar and Doug.
He has-
Oh, there's Brucey.
Yes, his angry bird.
Oh, so his Angry Bird lives on his
Angry
tongue?
Bird.
They live inside of him.
Ew.
Don't know
All right.
why. They're soft and cute, but they're very angry. Don't know why.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
Oh, you done?
That's all you see.
Okay.
I have more discussion, but he's good for now.
He's good for now.
Yeah, he did something.
Okay, we put him up here.
He did not check.
Put that stuff up there. Looks like that over here. And I get me a bench to work back on. Stay there.
Okay.
I'm sure you want to get out of here now.
Yes.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Come down.
Yeah. There you go, boy.
Thank you.
All right, those are
What?
gonna get.
Let's try it.
Bye, Bruce. Yeah, now we can elevate her up.
Does that look
Turn this way. Going to rearrange that. Oh god! Oh yeah, that box is big. This currently has all the Jawa costumes in it. That box was late.
But the Jawa customs aren't that heavy.
No, but you put them all in one little box, dense. They get dense. A lot of fabric.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my mouse? Put my mouse back over here where I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's see. Better. Working here, so better 1 or better 2.
Depends on what you're doing.
Probably. I'm drilling where this hand is. This one will probably be less obstructive, so I'm gonna be like this.
Yeah, we can see more with the way you have it there.
Okay.
The things about building and doing stuff live, you don't know what camera angle's best.
Well, also remixing because I went from 1 cam to 2 cam.
Yeah, that's true because Bruce isn't in there yet.
Yep, I gained another camera. Let's see. You have to fight 1, and the other one's on your team. You get to pick 2 for their team and 2 for your team. Donkey Kong, Mario, Sonic, and Mega Man. So who you put on which 2 are you putting on your team and which 2 are you putting against you?
So
Donkey Kong,
Mario,
Sonic, and Mega Man.
I'm not too familiar with Mega Man, but I feel like I would benefit with him on my team.
Do you know who he is?
I think.
Blue guy, cannon for an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would benefit from having Mega Man. I'm torn between Sonic and Donkey Kong.
Personally, I'm probably gonna go Team Blue, take Mega Man and Sonic. Yes, Donkey Kong has strength, but he also has many a weakness.
That's why I was like, I like Donkey Kong's strength, but Sonic is fast, and Sonic does have some weapons. So
not in most versions, but
yeah.
Sonic has his spin dash, and Donkey Kong can do a barrel roll or throw barrels. So Donkey Kong has 2 weapons, Sonic has 1, but Sonic can also go so goddamn fast that nobody sees him. So that's kind of the trade.
Yeah. I think I would go with you and just go.
And neither of those 2 are going to listen to you.
I'm just curious, chat, can you hear me okay? Because it's a new mic thing we're trying out. I just want to know if it's good.
We had Kroger and Donkey Kong.
Yeah, someone was talking about Power Ranger stuff. Guessing the 1 is meant to be a thumb, meaning good.
Or it's a 1 minute. Like an Archer moment.
Just like listening. Is it decent? Good. Can't hear the visual right now. Thanks. Yeah, we're testing out these new mics and seeing the sound quality and how
like, all the way up.
Oh, I'm sure that was a pretty sight to see.
Where did I put the clicker?
Which clicker?
Not the remote, the actual clicker, the click punch.
Oh.
Shiny chromium. Clack! Makes loud pop noise. There it is on the floor.
Oh.
So I am going to do that for a second.
Do. I'm just making noise. So you are just punching holes.
So what I was doing there is this thing will leave a dent wherever it pops, and gives the drill somewhere to start, so that when the drill is on the metal, it doesn't do the kind of wander around.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what I was doing to the center of each of these rivets, which, because they're rivets, I was also kind of knocking out the pin, because how a rivet works is, I think my rivet guns are right here under the table. Oh, I didn't even open it yet. Got it for a project and haven't needed it yet. Okay, so with a rivet gun, you have a couple things. You'll have a riveting tool, and this thing has like a ratcheting feature. And what it's doing, and there's also different types of rivets. There's aluminum and steel and different things like that. And typically, you don't want to use a steel rivet on aluminum because you will eat the metal. It will vibrate and then become resistant to metal, and it's a big old pain in the butt to get out, like what I'm doing right now. But that right there, that little top hat part, gets shoved into the metal. The other side of that, this is a yellow, so this is not the right dye. We'll go in, this is the slide the die like that. So you put this die up here where this green one is. And then you ratchet it, and what it does is it pushes forwards on this piece, pushing that into this bump, fattens the end, and when it hits a point where it can't push the two pieces of metal together anymore, you'll hear a loud pop, and that will cut off the excess skin, and you'll have a rivet and two parts stuck together. Honestly, it's wonderful. I wonder if it really would have been big enough. Now I think about it. I could have probably done that. Oh well. Could have probably just riveted the wheels on, but whatever. That is a rivet. It is a wonderful, useful tool. And when I make my arm extensions that I have coming up to make, I will definitely be using rivets to hook like hinges on and stuff, because I do not want to weld those particularly, and because I don't want, it's going to be on aluminum, and the hinges will probably be steel, and those two you just can't weld together, because an aluminum hinge would be retardedly expensive. And to be able to get that hinge to attach, to just be the best route would be to rivet it on. But we can talk rivets more then. Right now I'm trying to remove these, so I can remove these so that we could keep going here. This. Boom. That's how you get one out, is you just drill the head off of it, which then allows it to get pushed through.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little boring. What are the power tools for? Saewong missed a good chunk of the beginning, so you have to recap.
Okay, so this one is set up with an Allen. It will fit the Allen bolts here that we are attaching everything with. And then I have a slip wrench to hold on to the nuts on the back. I'm using the power drill to remove the rivets and poke holes that are big enough for the bolt. I am going to use that bolt back for these bolts to go through, because the goal here is to remove the out of here. And then I got to knock these down off of here, but remove these out of here. And then I will do the same to this lid over here. Now to this lid as well. And then these crossbars on here, these ribbings here, I'm going to crisscross those, and they're going to get drilled through. So where those intersect, I'm going to drill a hole through, and then this long bolt's going to go all the way through there, hold them together. At that point, I still need to print it, but I'm going to be 3D printing a cam lock setup that I will be fastening to this. I am not sure how yet, but I will be fastening it to here. And then that will allow me to have frequencies in here. We will use Gur again, so that we can have our little droid box in there when we are Star Wars characters or Jawas, and then when we come up to sell you stuff as Jawas, this box 90. When we come up to sell you stuff, we'll have a box such as this, and the Jawa, one of us will open the box and try to sell you a girl.
Or anything else that could be in there that we found.
Whatever the MacGuffin at the moment is.
So
that
yeah,
is what we're working on. And then there are these plugs right here. And eventually I would like to have sound or lights and stuff like that to them to make them a little more interactive. And so I'm going to make sure I line those two up so I can pop those out and feed cables through if needed. I also plan on putting some stencils on the side, weathering them down. That'll probably, we're probably not going to get to that tonight for sure, but I will definitely record it, and I will put it out of the video or a short, depending on how long it comes out to be. Wonder if I can pop this one through. And by the way, when I mute for this thing, this little pop, that thing's freaking loud. There we go. Yeah, that thing's freaking loud. So that's why I've been muting for that one, just to keep your ears from going deaf. Because heaven help you if you happen to have headphones on and that thing is popped in your ear. I am sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But what I am going to do right now is I am going to shrink. Oh, where'd your thing go?
Hmm?
Your thing. All right. Go back through the cons again. Your thing.
Oh. I took it off because I thought we were done.
No, beginning and end. Beginning and end.
Okay.
All right. So I will let you do that, and I am going to keep working on some of this stuff, but I am going to mute myself so I'm not making a bunch of noise over you.
All right. So to recap, for those who weren't here when I was talking about it before, here it is again. The next thing that we have for sure coming up is the Sat Geeks Unbirthday Mad Hatter Tea Party, which is going on here in Sacramento on the evening of Saturday, April 12th. Now, you guys go over to Sat Geeks Instagram page, click on the post that you see here, and they'll have the link to send you to get the tickets. Now, tickets still are on sale. There is VIPs. VIPs packages are really good. You get a cool little swag bag with lots of extra goodies and stuff. We're going to have a lot of live entertainment, a lot of shows. I do believe we're having a DJ. We're going to have yummy food, drinks. It's all ages, so the whole family can come, unless you want to keep the kiddies at home and just have a Saturday night out to yourself. And again, all of the proceeds go to Sat Geeks with the funding of their workshops for comic book creating and filmmaking, and getting them to be able to go to a lot of other shows and be present in the geek community. Geek, nerd, cosplay, whatever you call it, whenever there's an event, we like to try to be there. And I say we because I am on the board for Sat Geek, so I am pushing their stuff a lot. And we're also always looking for new members. If anyone wants to become a member of Sat Geeks, you can always reach out to us on any of our social media platforms.
Do you happen to have any tickets for this show to be sold?
Yes, I do have 3 physical tickets to sell. So if anyone wants a physical ticket, you can contact me, especially if you're local. We can meet up or something, and I can give you a physical ticket to get in. And if I need more, I can always get more physical tickets. Or if you guys happen to see James from Distance Nerding, ask him about the tickets. See if he's sold any, or if he has any on him to buy off of him. You can ask him too. He supposedly has some. Now, what's coming up after that in the same month is SAC Anime Roseville. Now, this is Easter weekend, but it's something we personally like to do for that holiday because Bruce is like the only kid in the family. So we go out and do this because it's kind of sad to watch a kid pick up eggs by himself in the yard. Instead, we're going to dress Jeff up like Reptar and put bunny ears on him, and he's going to pass out goodies and stuff on Sunday of that weekend to kids. And Bruce will help out as BMO. Still don't know what I'm going to dress up as. Something simple because I have to be their handler. So.
Yeah, we do.
Huh?
We do know.
What was I going to be?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to be Velma because that's an easy one to wear while being the handler. And then, again, I somehow got on the committee to promote this, but it's all good. Lovely Nova is putting on her first Comic-Con in Brentwood August 2nd. It's at a park, so it's free admission. You guys come on down to Brentwood and check out this first time convention. It's going to be amazing. She's gathering up lots of vendors and cosplayers, and we're looking into finding maybe a celebrity or two who'd like to come and be a guest there. So everything still works, so we still got a lot of time to put it together, but it's going to happen in Brentwood, NovaCon on August 2nd. Now, if there's any vendors out there who are interested, go over to their Instagram and reach out and contact with them there, and they can get you all sorted out and situated as well. Or if there happens to be any celebrities who want to donate some time to the convention, again, you guys can reach out to them via Instagram at NovaCon. And that's all for my flyers right now. I have to update it, I think, just a little bit more. Because I do need to
saw a video. I actually saw a video, I think it was yesterday, from the head of what was Comicverse. So now if you guys are looking for Comicverse Con, they're changing their name.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's just VerseCon, like Universe VerseCon. And
Yes.
he did just announce, we will get the dates for that and we'll let you guys know, but they did just announce they're about to do a show coming up, and it's going to have a lot of Pokemon stars.
I was just looking at that again. It's supposed to be in August 9th and 10th, still at the Scottish Rite Center, and it is mainly focused on Pokemon. So you can also keep that out too. I will update this with more of the shows. Like I got to put Sinister Creature Con in here, and there's a few other things in May, like Omega Con, that Diehards and Sons, Pete Salazar, who does the Weekend Blenders, that is his big show. We are going to be there for that. Quite possibly be a featured guest. Things are still in the works for it, but we will definitely just be there. And Project Wish Upon a Star is definitely going to be there. They're going to be hosting the refreshment area, so that's going to be fun. And we're mainly going there for Lou Ferrigno. He is going to be there. If you guys don't know who that is, you're too young. That's all nothing.
That or you don't pay enough attention. Lou Ferrigno, yes, he was the OG original Hulk. in live action. But more modern times, he has become Billy from Adventure Time, which is the main reason I want to go see him, is because I want him to have my NCAT rating. But he was, and if you're wondering who Billy is, because you're like casual on Adventure Time, Billy is Finn's hero, the big blue dude that was hiding in the cave. Finn's hero gets possessed by the lynch towards the end of the series. So, yeah, he was Billy from Adventure Time as well.
Cool. And then I just also saw, I can't remember his name, but the guy who voiced Andy in Toy Story, he is supposed to be at OmegaCon as well. And little known fact too.
Go ahead.
He was also the voice of Santa's boy in Nightmare Before Christmas. So the kid who runs down the stairs and goes, oh, Santa? That's him too.
So also, the other celebrity they have is the voice actor of Miles Morales.
Oh, yeah, I don't know the dude's name, but yeah, I believe he was the same one who was at Comic Verse. If you guys happen to have been at Comic Verse this past February, he was there. So I do believe it's the same person. So that would be also something to look forward to. I think if there's a meetup there, I think we should do a Spider-Verse one, but
maybe I'll have to get Bruce's head put together before then.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you guys look on our channel, we did kind of stage up a handful of things. There'll be thumbnails coming for all those soon. So if you guys see anything in there that looks interesting to you, definitely come by and take a look at what we're doing. And just watch our Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, because if we go live on a random day, like a Saturday or Sunday or something, we always throw it up onto the Instagram saying, "Hey, we're about to go live. Check us out." So, also just like, subscribe. So, I mean, hopefully soon you'll see us everywhere. So, something we have not been pushing lately, but we need to again. I don't know where I said it, but we are at 70. I want to say 3 or 6.
We are currently at 79 subscribers at this moment.
We're at 79 subscribers on YouTube. When we get to 100, the next show after we hit 100, we will be raffling off a D&D hammer. So 3D printed hammer. Thing's freaking about yay big. It's a good size hammer. And in the handle of the hammer is, actually it's right in front of me. I'm blind. It's in pieces, but like this is the dice tray that goes inside the handle. So it is a good size hammer. It is going to be really cool. It has multiple colors to it. It's going to have leather wrap down the handle and have a nice set of dice in there. A really nice set of dice in there. So when we hit 100 subscribers, the next show after that, we're going to raffle that off. And only thing you have to do is be out or in the chat on that show, and we will raffle it off at the end. So make sure you tell all your friends and everyone to sign up so you can get a chance at the hammer. So we just need 100 subscribers. That's what?
21 more. Yeah, 21 more subscribers. So 21 more people or 21 more accounts needs to subscribe.
Come on. It's just blackjack. But okay, we got like 4 minutes left here.
Yes.
So go check out Graveyard when you leave here. Conversations in the Void.
Pod out at night.
They mostly pod at night. Mostly. He interviews all kinds of interesting people over there. A lot of it, or pretty much all of it's horror stuff. But if you're interested in making movies or anything like that, there's a lot of information there for that stuff too. Because a lot of the people he talks to are either names that are making movies or even entry-level movie makers that you can get a lot of information there that will help you with your journey as well. So definitely go check out Graveyard. Yeah. So like our thing, subscribe, check out Graveyard, win the cool hammer.
Go to the tea party.
Yeah, go to the tea party. There'll be lots of shorts popping up with this thing. So once I'm gonna drill the holes in a minute here, and I'll get it all bolted together, and then once it's bolted together, I will definitely do a reveal video for y'all. So watch the shorts. Friday we have the
Zach Comic Con.
Sac Comic Con. It's for Sac Comic Con, but I had a name for the things. It wasn't a review. It's basically a highlight reel. This is a highlight reel for Sac Comic Con, about to be out on Friday. Dump this up a little. You see me. Will come out Friday, and yeah. So we are definitely busy in April. A lot of stuff coming up here. And yeah, I think that will do it. So remember, be a maker, not a hater. Bye.
Bye.